Why him? Why does he have to die? Run! They chose me for a reason.
Shot of tequila never kill anybody, right?
So, how's this date going?
All right, got to go see Drop, the newest film by Christopher Landon. If you don't know, he's directed some similar type movies to this. He directed Freaky with Vince Vaughn, and I forget what her name is. Something Newton, I think, was in that film. And then he also did the Happy Death Day movies. All three of those movies, he's done some other stuff too, but all three of those movies, I gave a 3 out of 5. And spoiler alert, Drop is going to get a similar score. Drop is kind of cool. It's got another cool premise. All his movies have interesting premises. This one is about a widow who's going on a date for the first time. The movie starts off, she has her ex was an abusive person, and she's going on this date for the first time. She has a kid and a sister back at home, and she starts getting airdrops, or they call them something goofy in this movie, but they're basically airdrops, that are like, hey, answer this airdrop. And then eventually she does answer one for some reason. And because this whole plan, I'm going to be honest with you, would have fallen apart real quick if she just ignored the airdrops. But she eventually answers one of them, and they're like, hey, we want you to slip something in your date's drink. Kill him. If not, we are going to kill your son and sister. And she's got like cameras at home, and they're showing her pictures that there's somebody in the house and all that good jazz. So, like I said, interesting premise. You have a dilemma that we've seen in movies before, but it's one of those things of, well, I've got to do what I got to do to protect my son or daughter, or siblings or family. Some positives, I think that besides the premise, I think it's directed really well. There are some really cool shots and cinematography. I like the idea of using airdrop as the gimmick of the film, basically, because you got to be within 50 feet to receive these things. And it was just a cool, like, Alfred Hitchcockian type film where you're trying to guess, like, what's going on. Like, who is the person that is sending these things? And even though the actresses, or the main actress here and the actor are not like very familiar or very famous, I think they do well enough in their roles in this film. Some negatives, and I have a few. It gets unbelievably unrealistic at times. The guy in this movie, there's so many red flags going on that you have got to be one patient guy, or just really think this girl is the one to do some of the things that he does in this movie. And it's one of those movies that keeps getting more and more ridiculous as it goes on. And then once you get to the end and you find out who it is and there's things happening, it just gets to a point where it's almost a bit too ridiculous for me. It never goes like so crazy that I was like, oh my God, this is stupid. But I do consider it a negative. There are several times in this movie that don't make a whole lot of sense, and I just don't think seem very realistic. Other than that, I thought it was fine. And like I said, all of his movies are good. I just don't think he's has had a great movie yet. And this one, I don't know. I haven't seen Freaky or the Happy Death Day movies in a while, but I have a feeling that it's going to be the same for me. Like, I don't think that I loved it enough that I'm going to want to watch it a bunch more, but I didn't hate it either. It's a cool idea, but I want to see him branch out more, do something a little more different. And I don't know, maybe get something with a little bit better of a story or a plot. So for me, I thought it was okay. Maybe I was getting my hopes up a little bit more than I should, but I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. And until next time, this is Randy Cage. Peace out.